It's only been a year and I'm back for another one. This time I'm going to do my October favorites. I love watching favorites videos, so I just thought I'll share mine. I don't really have anybody to share them with besides my mama, and I know she's watching, so I just wanted to share it with everybody else too. I'm just going to start with makeup, because I love makeup. If you know me, it's my favorite. Besides Halloween. Halloween's number 1, makeup's number 2. So I'm just gonna start with this palette. My husband got it for me. It's Hocus Pocus. This is the 3rd Hocus Pocus palette that ColourPop has come out with. I have the other 2. This one is my favorite for the colors. I have used every single one of them, which is an accomplishment for me, because I really just enjoy looking at makeup. It's kind of like my toy. That's what I tell my husband, it's my toys. I just like to play with them. But I have used every one of them and I love them. I'm wearing it right now. Blend beautifully. If you've ever used ColourPop, they're very pigmented. Blend. I don't have any trouble with any of them. I'll swatch some of them for you. There was one. It was this purple one. It's not the best. It's already kind of already created hard pan, if you know what that is. Like, you see that darkness right there? But the rest of them are beautiful. And I have used the purple one. I think it's just, I tried to finger swatch it on my eyes. That's how I like to apply shimmer. And I think this, the oil from my hand did it. So I'll just try to scrape it off and I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't know if this is still available. I'll link everything below that I can. I will say, this has been the popular graphic for Hocus Pocus now. I don't like it. I like the original. I don't like these funky faces. And I have not seen the second Hocus Pocus, and I don't intend to, just because I'm such a fan of the original. I know it's going to disappoint me. So, anyways, that's my first favorite. And I got a couple more makeup favorites. I'll just do them in categories here. This one I picked up from Marshall's, and it was like $4.99, I think, which is why I picked it up, because I'm cheap. But it's the BH Cosmetics and Doja Cat. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I don't know who she is. Doja Cat collab for the blushes. I just thought these were the most unique colors. I mean, apart from this one, I don't really have any deep berries, and this yellow one I have used the most out of this palette, which is why it's in my favorites. It surprisingly goes with a lot. Like, it just, before I had the orange hair, also a favorite. Before I had the orange hair, I was blonde with dark roots, but it still looked good. It didn't look, I wouldn't even say it looked like out of place, or I don't know, it just added warmth to the face. But I really liked it. Excuse mom here blinding you. This is just a neutral color, everyday kind of color, and this berry color is really pretty too. They're nicely pigmented. Again, I picked this up at Marshall's. I know BH Cosmetics is going out of business, so I don't know. I don't even know if they still have a website. I have a lot of their stuff. If it is, I will link it. But if you see it at your Marshall's, TJ Maxx, what's the other one? I think there's another one. Pick it up. It's nice. Then this one. If you watch Emily Noel here on YouTube, I love her. I've watched her for years. But she was talking about this palette from L'Oreal, this highlighting palette, and how, you know, it's kind of unassuming looking, and I agree. And I actually picked it up at Walmart on clearance for $3. And I mean, I had it in my drawer, and I assume I've used it a couple times. I don't know. I've got too many to really know. But she was talking about how she loves this shade and this shade, and how they're kind of like the Essence highlighter, which is, it's like it's there, but it's not shimmery. It's more of just a glow, and that's exactly what these, see, it's just like a glow, and it is so pretty. And this is, I've worn this the most this month. It's getting some wear on it again, which is rare for any of my makeup. There is one darker shade in there, For me, it's too dark, but if you had a tan, you could still probably pull that off too. But this is still like one of their core products. It's available, even though I picked it up on clearance because we have a small Walmart and they make room for other stuff. But this is really nice. And again, Emily Noel, if you don't watch her, I'm going to link her down below too because she's amazing. And I listen to any and everything she says. Lastly, this is another one. I picked this up a while ago. Ulta was having a sale. It was like buy one, get one free on Flower Beauty, or buy one, get one half off, whatever they do. And I picked up the foundation and the concealer. And this has just been kind of sitting because I have way too many foundations for a person with one face. Who has two faces? What's that even mean? And I used this we were on the road going to Tennessee. I think shopping is what we were going for, Halloween shopping. And I put this on in the car, and in daylight in the car, and it was beautiful. It is glowy, so if you don't like that, or if you're oily, maybe don't get it, but I freaking love this. I think it is kind of pricey for what's considered a drugstore foundation, but if you can get it on sale, I definitely recommend picking it up. I got fine lines out here. I got kind of big pores, and it doesn't settle and make like the foundation pores. I hate that. I can't stand that. It doesn't do that. Want to talk about some stuff from my baby. She's not a baby. She's 2. She's a toddler. But she has been experiencing a lot of eczema, is what the doctor said it was, on her back, and it's coming around to her sides and on her little tummy. She's got really rough skin. It's like taking the pigment out of her skin. It's dry. They gave us a steroid cream. The doctor did. It did nothing. It didn't help at all. So we searched on our own, trying to find stuff that will help her. First, we tried the Eucerin Baby. This is nice. It's like a thick lotion. It's okay. But what's really saved her skin, I feel like, is this Mommy's Bliss Baby Eczema Ease. This is like a Vaseline. It's so thick. If you can see that. It's so thick. So what I've been doing, I bathe her in this. We bought this for me because I have dry skin. This is just the Equate, Walmart's brand, sensitive skin body wash. And it's supposed to be like a Dove dupe, I guess. I don't know. Is that the word? Do you use that word for other things other than makeup? I don't know. But, so I started using this on her, kind of applying it liberally when I give her a bath. And then after we get out of the bath, I just towel dry her off, not roughly, just kind of pat her. So she's still got a little bit of moisture on her skin. Then I coat her back and belly and the tops of her little thighs with this. I may or may not add another lotion over top of it, just like a regular baby lotion. But I really believe this on its own has helped her eczema so much. And I can tell if I miss a few days and don't use it, I feel like it just flares right back up. I don't know what to do. I tried the steroid cream from the doctor and it just didn't help. So this is, if you got a baby with eczema or a little one, maybe try this. It's the best I've found so far. But if you have something else, just let me know. We'll try it. Her poor skin. And then also for my baby, she's got curly hair. She gets it from her daddy, not from me at all. But she has to have, like, I've never had curly hair. I have straight hair. That's what I have. And my mother-in-law told me just use water when I style it and it'll curl. But if it's washing the wrong thing, it's like she don't have curls and it's just a ball of frizz. So I've tried several different things, but this has been the best for her little hair. So if you got a little boy with curls, and I wouldn't say they're tight to her head, but they're, nice little ringlets. But this is the Win Restorative Cleansing Conditioner. This smells awesome, and it lingers in her hair. But I followed the directions on the bag. Like, she's a little girl. She don't have very long hair. But I use about a quarter-sized amount to wash her hair. And I let it sit while she plays and stuff. And then when it's time to get out of the shower, I'll rinse that out. And then I'll put about a dime size amount and through her soaking wet hair, like dripping wet hair. And massage that all in. And then we just do a rough towel dry. And she has curls for days until we wash her hair again. And they're not frizzy. They're defined. They're beautiful, of course. But this, for curly hair, I had tried this on my hair. Like I said, I got long, straight, just thick. It's thick hair, but it's fine. And this weighed my hair down. Like, I felt like I couldn't rinse it out properly. And I don't like to leave anything in my hair. Like, when it's in her hair, you can't really tell that she has leave-in conditioner, but I can. I'm running my fingers through my hair. But for her, and if you have curls, I would give it a try. And I'm going to keep, when we run out of this, I'm going to get some more for her. And then next, I got a couple of food and drink items. So the first thing is this. This is the only bag I've gotten. It's the only bag I can find. I got this in Pikeville at the Walmart. I've checked other Walmarts, and I can't find it. But it's the vanilla chai drizzled popcorn. It is so good. So good. I guess it's meant to be for fall, but it smells like Christmas to me. I think it's just the chai in it. And if you don't, the chai, it's just like a spice. It just tastes kind of like a cinnamon spice, cinnamon sugar spice popcorn. But I don't know, there's something so special about it. And if I can find more, I'm going to get more. If you've seen it, let me know. I think I've looked everywhere. Again, this is what it looks like. It's by Sweet Chaos. They have all kinds of different flavors. They had a candy corn one that we tried because my baby girl loves candy corn. I'm a fan. But this one, a huge fan. Then another thing for food is the Wood Booger in Norton, Virginia. If you're from here, you've probably heard of it. I don't know if you've been, but I'm saying you should go. We just discovered it this month for the first time, and we have already been 4 times. That's ain't a lot for us, because once we go to a place, we're like, this ain't worth it, and we're going to move on. But the Wood Booger, we enjoyed our food so much the first time that we went back a second time, and we've tried to order something different every single time, and every single time we've been pleased with our food. So, again, it's in Norton, Virginia. If you go to it, I think it's totally worth it. For us, it's about a 45-minute drive, which everything is, so it's no big deal. But if you haven't been and you're local, highly suggest the Wood Booger. And then last is from McDonald's. I wanted to have one for this video, but I can't do this until my baby goes to sleep, so it's not midnight right now. But it's their pumpkin spiced iced coffee. It is so good. I'm not a coffee drinker. I don't drink coffee. I don't even have a coffee pot in my house. But there's something about seasonal beverages that I just have to try. I feel like I need to try all the new things. So I had my husband pick me up one the morning before we went to Dollywood. And it was so good. It was absolutely delicious. It's not too coffee tasting, but it's not too sweet. I like just to get a small one. And I've tried it now. I've tried a small regular. I've tried a small with a pump of caramel, which was suggested, and then a medium with 2 pumps caramel and the whip. A medium coffee is just too big for me, so I would just stick with the small, but I'm going to order it until it goes out of season. And I think it would be my new seasonal drink if they continue to bring it back. If you haven't tried it and it's still available, go get it. And then also from McDonald's, another favorite is obviously the Boo Buckets. I don't remember getting Boo Buckets as a child. I'm sure we did. I don't really know. I just don't remember it. But when they announced they were bringing them back, I just got excited because I love everything Halloween. So I was like, well, I'm gonna have to have them. And I think the way our McDonald's did it, and I think every McDonald's, is they released 1 bucket at a time. So we had to make sure to go on the days that it was released. And this was the last one that I didn't have. And our McDonald's did not announce their releasing of it like they had the previous 2. And we just so happened to go by. And they still had this one. So I was very pleased to complete my collection. Now that I have them, I don't know, I'll display them every year. My daughter's been taking them to her little trunk or treat, so I'll just let her keep using them, I guess, until they break. Is that what you do with the Boo Bucket? I was kind of disappointed, I think like everybody else, that the lid is not a lid. It's just made, and then it had a piece of cardboard on the top. But and it we have the McPumpkin, the McBoo, and the McGoblin, which I don't care what anybody says, that's a witch, not a goblin. One other random favorite that I wanted to share is this watercolor face paint palette. I got this from Walmart 3-4 years ago now. This has been so handy this year because my little baby girl has wanted to be something different every day we've went out, and she has been. She's been a witch. She's been Miguel from Coco. She's been a bear wolf, she calls it. She's been a kitty cat, and is that all? Have we only been 4? I don't know. But I've also painted my sister's face. And she's been Avatar, or been an Avatar this season. And this little guy, I mean, it doesn't look like you get a lot in there. Like, literally, this is just the insert. So it does, you don't get a lot. But these are watercolors, and they go on, like, so good. They're, like, opaque. Just add a little bit of water to each one and just mix it right there, or you can, like I've had to mix a couple colors up here in the lid. But one of my favorite things about this is that it is watercolor. So for little kids, you just take a wet washcloth, it all comes right. I will be getting another one of these. They have them at Walmart. If I didn't say, they're $5, and I highly recommend, especially like if you do have, well, we use face paint all year long, but my little sister, every time she comes up here, she asks me to paint her something different. So this is so handy to have. And now that my little girl's, I didn't think she would really let me paint her face because she's only 2, but we've done it multiple times, and I don't want to be without this. So I'm definitely going to pick up another one while they still have them. And then my last favorites I'm going to talk about is my music favorites. I don't think I can play the songs. I think that's illegal. So I'm just going to tell you what they are. So the first one is Whole Lotta Little by Emily Roberts. It's the cutest little song. It just popped up in my suggested feed on YouTube one day. And I just like to click random songs, but I can normally tell like immediately if I'm gonna like it or not. And this one is very upbeat. It's a very, very happy song and super catchy. I'm gonna link these songs below again because I don't think I can put them in the video, but I love that one. And I have 2 songs by Kylie Morgan. The first one, so that one is Kylie Morgan, I Cuss Just a Little. It's an acoustic version she did with Hunter Hayes. I believe that's the name. He's the guy who sings Fancy Like that everybody loves. And I just watched it randomly because it was an acoustic version. And that's my favorite type of music to listen to. I love when a song is good with just a voice and maybe a guitar. But that's how I discovered her. And then, you know, she popped up in my suggested feeds again with I Only Date Cowboys. And this is another like fun, upbeat, like girly song, but it's not a sad song. It's not a, you know, it's very much a country bop, if I will. And my daughter and my sister love to sing that song with me too. It's so cute. And then the last one is by Mackenzie Porter. This is a song I did not like when it was popular. It was popular by Harry Styles. It's Watermelon Sugar. When I first heard that on the radio, I was like, this is what we're saying now. But for some reason, her version, I love. I guess it is a type of acoustic because she has her band, but it's not like edited, I guess. And she plays the violin in it, and it has like a little violin solo. But there's something about the beat to it when she sings it. I love it. And me and my girly, again, she's just 2, but we go back and forth singing that song. And it's just the cutest darn thing ever. So all of them, all 4 of them are really kind of upbeat, catchy tunes. The I Cuss Just a Little is really like, I didn't know if I'd like it at first. Just some of the lyrics, the first lyrics kind of caught me off guard. But I found myself like just singing it out of the blue. So it's really cool. I think you should definitely check it out. I'll check them all out. I'm going to link them all below. So that's going to do it for my first video back in a year. I'm going to try to film some more videos because this is fun for me, but I have to wait until Peanut goes to sleep, because there's just no way I could do this while she's awake. So if you do like it and you want to see some more, just hit the subscribe button, stick around. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.